And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Even if nothing comes of this, what an at-bat to start the game. 7 pitches already.
And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. You make that starter out there throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
Joe Panik gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
First pitch on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging a hot stick. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Buster Posey is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. The book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
1-0 count. Here it is. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Matt Duffy steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about first basemen that are just very smooth, Adrian Gonzalez, he comes to mind. Not the most athletic guy and may not cover a ton of ground, but everything he does just looks very smooth. You get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Giants 1, the Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, he will show that cutter just to keep the hitter off balance and basically to keep the hitter honest. Doesn't want him sitting on certain pitches.
Howie Kendrick comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Not the start he was looking for here in the home first.
Yeah, and he even had himself a lead before he even threw a pitch out there. You think that alone would make you a little more relaxed and comfortable, but he looks a little tight to me.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their rivals, Steve?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hence, over to his left. 2 gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the most entertaining players to watch in the outfield we'll have an opportunity to see in this one. Hunter Hence. You know, he doesn't always look smooth, kind of gangly, sometimes even awkward, but he gets the job done and comes up with some fantastic plays.
Adrian Gonzalez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
If you're going to beat this guy, it's probably going to have to be up. You know, when he's at the knees like that or lower, especially with the fastball, he's tough to hit.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Two out, nobody on. Chopped in front of home plate. Posey gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Brandon Crawford will stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson on the run. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, left fielder, Angel Pagan.
Settling in now, Angel Pagan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
0-2.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Justin Turner strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Yasiel Puig steps in now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Following the walk, he had to be thinking he'd get maybe a, one of those get-me-over fastball or something else good to hit on the first pitch. But, this winds up being an easy pop-up that probably should have been avoided.
Yasmani Grandal is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runners on first with 1 down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
And as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Here's Carl Crawford now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. From the stretch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for L.A. It remains 1-0. Denard Span will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
And you know, Matty, it was a really good at-bat he put together, too. He saw a lot of pitches, and that's exactly what you want from your leadoff guy.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Stepping in, Joe Panik. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. One out, nobody on. And the count will be full. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Full count, here it comes. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. That misses, ball four, and Panik's aboard.
Not a real good sign here. Already his third walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me he may not have brought his A game to the ballpark. He's had to work awfully hard out there so far.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runner at first here, one man out. The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Puig giving chase. 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will dig in. the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for San Francisco, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jock Peterson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 9th.
Clayton Kershaw steps into the box.
Kershaw.
Lays off 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but When you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Matt Duffy is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Kershaw's ready. First pitch on its way. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His 2nd strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2.
And that guy on the mound, he won't even blink. If he wants to come in again and he thinks you're leaning out, he'll throw that same pitch in the same spot.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Brandon Crawford is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runners on first with one down. And it's quickly 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
Well, you know when you get two strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Into the box now, Angel Pagan, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Flipped out the other way towards short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Johnny Cueto gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Corey Seager. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Grounded to third. Duffy is up with it and reined in one away.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Adrian Gonzalez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
3-1. Here it is. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he comes up empty, and there are 2 away.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Justin Turner will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses for ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Not close. It's 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
So striding in, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On his way to pitch number 75. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Belted out toward deep center field. Back goes Span, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And the tying run comes around to score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Two out with the man at first. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Looking to minimize the damage here. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with two men on base in front of him.
2-1, here it is. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Tap fouled at home plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Denard Span will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
When you're already in the hole at the plate, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But that's what he's doing up there. That's a second time he struck out in the ball game, and it's another instance where his pitch selection is really doing him in.
Here's Joe Panik as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Peterson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Clayton Kershaw comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Howie Kendrick will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Pence. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now, if you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. And you've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy. And this ball just has 0 carry to it.
Corey Seager will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. Cueto gets the sign. 2-2 pitch on its way. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1. Buster Posey will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Posey is retired, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman, number 5.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Digging in now, Matt Duffy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Brandon Belt stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. George Cantos will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 70, George Cantos.
Adrian Gonzalez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his two-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the four-seamers.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, a couple of close pitches there on the inside part of the plate. I don't think he could have done much with either one of those.
Ground ball left side. Duffy scoops it up on to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Way outside. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
And a new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. Brandon Crawford will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Angel Pagan will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
The perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Gregor Blanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Gregor Blanco.
Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
And here behind the plate, I think he's got a good sense that that guy's going to be off from first. And you can see him. He gets a little antsy trying to speed up his mechanics to make that throw. And ultimately, he never gets a good grip on the baseball.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Yimi Garcia will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Denard Span will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
Well, he hasn't swung the bat all that well against the other guy, so hopefully this new pitcher will give him a chance to swing it a little better. 2 strikeouts already.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Trying to hold the lead. Now the double steal is on here to the whole left side, and it's through. A base hit. The throw to third, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
The batter, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Digging in, Joe Panic. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Dribbled to the right side. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Just another example there of needing the little things to go your way if you're going to win a ball game. Not a whole lot behind this swing right here, but it's going to wind up as an infield single. And more importantly, it's going to drive home a run to give them the lead.
Pedro Baez will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Pedro Baez.
2 on with only 1 away. 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 Hunter Pence will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning. But now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Buster Posey gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Ready on 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. Giants out in front here, 3-2. Javier Lopez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Javier Lopez.
Leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Carl Crawford. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Pagan moves over. 1 out.
The batter, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. And it's well placed. Maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Sergio Romo will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Romo.
Kike Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kike Hernandez.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Of all the times to not be on the same page, this is going to hurt. This is going to move that tying run up to third, and more significantly, it'll move the go-ahead run into scoring position at second.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now batting.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team, but with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And he takes ball one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run. Throw to the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Luis Avilan will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Luis Avila.
Matt Duffy will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Tomlinson.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Well, if you're going to hook a curveball away, you've got to have strong hands. And you'll see, this swing breaks down a little bit, but look at him get those hands through. Yank it to his pull side.
Chris Hatcher will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are two on here with nobody out.
Chris Hatcher.
Brandon Crawford will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Now with two on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Now batting, left fielder, Angel Pagan.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Angel Pagan, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Jarrett Parker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 48, Jarrett Parker.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
And now you can go for 2 up the middle here with 1 away. It's a little riskier, but it is an option.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Oh, that go-ahead run still stuck there on third with 2 out now. There's no doubt. They would have to feel they let a big opportunity get away if they wind up stranding him there.
Denard Span comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact. 1-0.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
You can't afford to get overconfident on the mound. You've gotten 2 of the 3 outs you need here, but this is still a very dangerous hitter. You're not out of the woods yet.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Crawford is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Kelby Tomlinson is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 37.
Josh Osich is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 61, Josh Osich.
Howie Kendrick leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Chopped weakly to the left. Tomlinson fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5.
A look there at our line score. All even here at Dodger Stadium as we play inning number 8. Corey Seager ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Oh, That could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit hard to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still tied 3-3. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball. On the show, Joe Blanton will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Joe Panic ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, and this is just one of those spots where there's not a guy around that was going to do anything with this location. Here it is, knee high on the inside corner. There was no way for him to pull the trigger on that one.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no offer that time from Pence, as it evens the count at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, kind of a high chopper. This is a tough play for a shortstop on the move. Winds up beating it out.
Buster Posey will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, the thing that's important here is you just move that go-ahead run 90 feet closer to scoring. A lot of times, that's the kind of mistake that can cost you a game, and this one very well might.
Ehire Adrianza will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1, Ehire Adrianza.
In now, Kelby Tomlinson.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Well, two very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, don't expect him to forget throwing inside. Even after the hit by pitch, you just won't start giving in to guys out there.
Tapped out in front of home. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
Well, I think the wheels may start to turn just a little bit now. This was not the greatest swing in the world, to be sure. But at least now the go-ahead run moves over to third base. So that'll set up an interesting situation right here.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and two away.
And this is big-time pressure right here, both on the guy in the box and the guy on the mound. This is a great duel coming up.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Gonzalez is up with it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Ehire Adrianza will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 1, Ehire Adrianza.
Justin Turner will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll take a look at ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter is going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
One out, nobody on. Cut fastball, and there's strike two. The 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Brandon Crawford stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Smoke toward third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
The batter, left fielder, Angel Pagan.
Digging in, Angel Pagan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Here comes the go-ahead run. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
What a clutch piece of hitting right there. You get the hit, you drive in the tying run, Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take a lead in this ball game, and man, is he fired up.
Kenley Jansen will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Andrew Susac will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Andrew Susac.
In there at the knees, strike one.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
No one out with a runner at second. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Jansen comes set. Here's the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he went after him with all sliders. Just one after another after another. Just couldn't do a thing with any of them.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Punched hard the other way. And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Joe Panik. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, he's not going to like the fact that he broke his bat. That's the one that's got all the hits in it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two 2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0. Three and one.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Giants lead it 5-3. Santiago Casilla will get the call here an inning later than usual as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Leading off the inning, Carl Crawford, and they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. And 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Kenley Jansen. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
I'm not sure what's more surprising, the fact that a relief pitcher just got a base hit, or the fact that he was hitting in the first place. Maybe they know something that I don't.
Howie Kendrick will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Angel Pagan. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 5-3. Good night from Los Angeles.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Giants. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to